He's waiting here for you. Hey.
What?
What? What are you doing?
Taking out money so I can pay you.
Spending a lot of money, right?
Yes. Everything. Everything we had.
Because your fault, you wanted to come here.
Huh?
Your fault, you wanted to come here.
Yes, we're finished, we're broke. We
See?
had nothing else. You didn't want to come? We're broke, that's it.
Nah, we're having got a great time.
We are. Beautiful time. Look at the pyramids. Look at the pyramids.
Can't see it.
When did you ever think, no, to talk about that. When did you ever think that you were going to be here to watch till it's done? Oh, this is good.
You can buy all the fun videos.
I
got it.
Look at this.
Come tonight to the most fabulous and celebrated place in the world. Here on the plateau of Giza stands forever the mightiest of human achievements. No traveler, emperor, merchant or poet has trodden on these sands and not gasped in awe. The curtain of night is about to rise and disclose the stage on which the drama of a civilization took place. Those involved have been present since the dawn of history, pitched stubbornly against sand and wind. And the voice of the desert has crossed the centuries.
With each new dawn, I see the sun god rise on the far bank of the Nile. His first ray is for my face, which is turned towards him. And for 5,000 years, I have seen all the suns men can remember come up in the sky. I saw the history of Egypt in its first glow, as tomorrow I shall see the east burning with a new flame. I am the faithful warden at the foot of his Lord, so faithful, so vigilant, so near him that he gave me his face for my own. I am a pharaoh's companion, and I am he, the pharaoh. Through the ages, I received many names from the people who came to me in adoration.
Oh, Harmakis, you are my life's safeguard.
Horus, protect me. Oh, great God, that I might see you every day.
Lord of the desert,
Lord of the heavens,
Sovereign of eternity.
but the name which has remained with me is that given to me by a Greek traveler, the father of history Herodotus. He called me Sphinx, as if I were from his land, and that name is now mine. Close to the Nile, I watch over the plateau of Giza, over all its monuments of modest or fantastic height. They are tombs.
Civilizations are like islands on the ocean of barbarism. Over this one, the Sphinx has gazed and watched for 5,000 years. At the foot of such mountains of stone, everything becomes minute and insignificant. Man is an insect. And yet, it was men who built these massive monuments. And the names of pharaohs, whose tombs they are, have crossed the ages. Their glory has defeated time.
This is the tomb of Cheops, pharaoh of the 4th dynasty, 4,500 years ago. Here is the great pyramid which he built to defend himself against death.
455 feet high. He achieved the building of the highest monument then known to man. The area it covers is vast enough to hold St. Peter's Cathedral in Rome, the cathedrals of Florence and Milan, Westminster Abbey and St. Paul's. 3 million blocks of stone, some of them weighing 30 tons, were assembled by Cheops' faithful workmen to achieve this fabulous construction. At the center of it, the pharaoh planned his inner chamber, where his mummy was to lie in splendor for eternity.
At the foot of this pyramid, in the rock, a temple was built, and there were kept the barges of Cheops, the barges of Nile. In these large wooden vessels, the dead pharaoh could continue his voyage in darkness towards eternity. But all that remains of him is a small ivory figure, showing a noble face, the nose aquiline, the jaw determined, and the hieroglyphs representing the name he gave to his pyramid. Cheops dominates the horizon.
The Pyramid of Khephren. It too bears an inscription, Khephren is great. Yet, out of respect for his father Cheops, Khephren built his pyramid on a slightly smaller scale. Each side of the base measuring 710 feet, the angle being 52 degrees, it reaches a height of 445 feet. The brilliant covering of polished limestone on the apex originally extended over all 4 sides, adding to the magnificence of the pyramid.
The face of Khephren has come down to us, sculpted in green diorite, streaked with white. A rare stone he brought back from an expedition. Here he is, close to us, in the guise of the Sphinx, carved in rock near his tomb. A third monumental tomb
was soon to complete this immense funeral site of Giza and make it one of the wonders of the world. Though smaller, the Pyramid of Mykerinos is perhaps the most impressive for being the culminating point of a vast design. Having built it, the workmen climbed down from its granite flanks and, laying down their tools, looked up with wonderment.
Great and powerful was Memphis, the capital city in the plain which joined Upper and Lower Egypt.
Great and powerful were the pharaohs, who on this side of the Nile built for eternity. Its aim accomplished, the fourth dynasty collapsed. But the pyramids still stand. And the inscription on the one that completed the design claims, "Divine is Mykerinos."
Here 3 pharaohs reigned, Cheops, Khephren, and Mykerinos. Sarcophagi may be empty, wrappings unwound, yet Cheops, Khephren, and Mykerinos still reign, bearing the double crown of Upper and Lower Egypt. They reign over their court, buried round them, over these small pyramids where their queens lie, over the tombs of their ministers, over the whole hierarchy, sleeping forever, chamberlains, high priests, buffoons, architects, courtesans, each in his proper place in these funerary chambers which are called mastabas. For this is a royal palace of the dead, with triumphal perspectives, pavilions, corridors, secret rooms, strong walls. It was a city of another world, approachable by the people only as near as the outer temples where their devotion led them.
Coming from the Nile, one ascended by a monumental causeway built on the same colossal scale to the high temples where only the priests lived among the secrets of the mummies. They alone knew for what journey the great barges were being prepared at the foot of the tombs. A journey with the sun. A journey which has lasted 4,500 years. In the maze of this necropolis, let us stand by a tomb like 1,000 others, that of the mother of Cheops, and in it, by the litter marked with golden hieroglyphs, which she had prepared for the eternal journey by her son's side. Neither wind, nor sand, nor centuries could ever entirely silence the voice of the desert.
Witness to the will of Cheops, my father, to defy time forever. I saw Antony and Cleopatra pass. Alexander, Caesar, and Napoleon paused at my feet. I saw the ambitious dreams of conquerors whirling like dead leaves. As my motto, I chose an Arab saying, "The world fears time, but time fears the pyramids."
Of all ancient monuments, it is the pyramids which have always appealed most vividly to man's imagination. Considered from its top downwards, a pyramid is like the sun's rays bursting through a gap in the clouds. It commemorates the greatest victory of all, victory over death. It is the most perfect mansion, the strongest tent, whose great stone sides are both roof and wall, and so carefully sealed that the dream entrusted to it can live to the end of the world. The dream of immortality. To achieve this, embalmers prepared the body for 2 months, emptying it of all but its heart and kidneys. Hidden in the secrecy of its tomb, attended by a whole crowd of statues, provided with all that was necessary for the journey, there in the sarcophagus lay the mummy, to be called on by the soul. For alone and without the body, the soul could not go into the night. And from the depths of this tomb still rises the scent of herbs, cedar oil, resin, and myrrh. But a pyramid is also the perfect combination of simplicity and magnitude, and the interplay of its angles makes the best harmony of shape and volume. It is architecture's purest achievement, because it relies on the straight line alone. Never has the straight line been drawn with more mastery, skill, and strength. Homage must be paid to Imhotep the Learned, who at Saqqara conceived and built the archetype of pyramids. Made up of 6 mastabas, it rose gradually in a broken line of steps. The idea had been born. Calculations had begun. The perfect form was there. Among all the objects laid by a dead man's side in his tomb, a scribe's palette is undoubtedly the most precious. From it were drawn the hieroglyphs representing the figures which made possible the fabulous calculations ordering these mountains of stone. A lotus flower for 1,000, a finger worth 10-fold, a tadpole for 100,000, and the scribe's 2 hands joined in prayer for 1,000,000.
Stone by stone it was built from earth to heaven. It was built in a pharaoh's lifetime by 100,000 workmen, united in a mighty surge of labor. Each Each stone averaged 2.5 tons in weight. 3 million blocks were hoisted up and laid one upon the other. The finest ones of pure granite were dug up in the quarries of Aswan, whence they came by boat, carried by the flooding of the Nile. The movement of these great waters drove the farmers from their inundated fields to the plateau of Giza, where they joined the army of laborers and built. These stones were hauled singly on earth mounds, banked higher and higher as the edifice grew.
In front of such superhuman effort, can one believe in the legend of the whip? It needs mystical fervor to build a pyramid. Faith. Those who worked here deserve not our pity, but our deepest respect and admiration. They lived through one of those rare times when man knows with absolute certainty what he has to do and where to go, because he believes. Here man thought that death was vanquished.
On this vast site, with mankind still in its infancy, walked and worked surveyors, geometers, astronomers to whom no star was unknown, engineers, architects, a whole people, while the rest of the world hunted wild beasts and sheltered in caves.
O noble Nile, I salute you, for your waters flow majestically and fostered this sacred enterprise. One day the desert sands invaded the fields, marshes dried up on the river's bank. And so, to save his life, man invented civilization. He had to contend with floods. He designed dams and culverts. He came to love the earth and wanted for his grave. But soon he wished to outlive the earth. And it was farmers, helped once more by their beneficent river, who built these monumental houses of the dead.
And I, Kefren's faithful companion, saw the progress of dynasties and grave priests and the light steps of noble ladies whose diaphanous veils seemed to clothe them, yet not to touch them.
Do you remember the story of the falcon that stole a sandal while the women were bathing? He snatched it in his beak and by chance dropped it near a pharaoh who was giving audience in his garden. So slender was the sandal, so small its size, that the pharaoh wished to see the owner. And he married her.
And do you remember how a nobleman at the court of Cheops lured his wife's lover into a deep lake by means of a wax figure, and there had him turned into a crocodile by a magician? Wishing to impress the pharaoh with his magical powers, he willingly revealed what he had done, but carelessly too, for Cheops punished the guilty and the boaster equally. On his orders, the courtier was thrown to the crocodile, which devoured him, and the unfaithful woman was chastised.
Do you remember, too, a young pharaoh, Akhenaten II? Never had there been an athlete so strong, so handsome, so fine. His shoulders were broad, his waist slender, his thighs were of bronze, and he could tame at will the wildest horse. His exploits are engraved on a stone which he laid before you.
Then time in passing left you behind like an old monument. Sand was beginning to choke you. Kept by war in Mesopotamia, Amenhotep II was far away from his land. Then one day, while hunting the lion, a prince stopped to rest in your shadow. He fell asleep. You gave him a dream and spoke to him.
Cast your eyes upon me, my son. Listen to me, and the white crown and the red will be yours. The crown of Upper and of Lower Egypt. Yours will be the land in its breadth and length. Do you see how I am forlorn? How my body is neglected? I, the master of the plateau of Giza, deliver me from the sands, and you will be king.
When you woke up, the young man obeyed, delivered you from the sands, was crowned as King Tuthmosis IV, and had engraved between your forelegs the dream you inspired him with. And then there was great rejoicing.
Coronation ceremonies have begun. Crowds have gathered on the bank of the Nile to watch the ritual tests of strength. Now the royal barge is coming upriver, manned by 200 oarsmen. Responding to the excitement of the crowd, they increase their pace. The pharaoh himself, the tiller, maneuvers perfectly and brings the barge smoothly into the landing stage with the last burst of speed. Cheers break out as the pharaoh comes ashore and swiftly makes his way towards the targets of copper set for his display of archery. The crowds follow him to watch.
Here, while he waits for his bows to be brought, his eye is caught by the bucking of a half-tamed horse, and he harnesses it to his chariot. There is a gasp in the crowd, but the pharaoh is holding the reins tightly and curbing the horse to his will. He drives it round the dais, then brings it quietly back to its room. The crowd cheers.
Now the pharaoh has chosen his bow. He has tried more than 50 others before selecting this one. He mounts his chariot and rides off towards the first target. The arrow has gone straight into the center. And again. And now his last arrow hits the target and goes right through.
Triumph! Standing up in his chariot, the pharaoh makes for the dais where his throne awaits him. The court, the priests, the people present him with praise, incense, and offerings. He receives the double crown and, mounting his triumphal chariot, goes to worship in the temples of Harmakis, Cheops, and Khephren. Long live the pharaoh!
A monarch's reign has ended. The pharaoh is dead. And now, from the valley, rises the sad lament of his funeral.
Is at rest in his coffin made of wood, adorned with gold and precious stones. The ceremony at the lower temple is over, and ascending the causeway, the funeral procession nears the tomb, escorted by princes, high state officials, and priests. The sarcophagus is ready at the heart of the pyramid, in the funerary chamber. And everything has been prepared for the crossing of the lake, which leads to the gates of the other world. The last slab of stone is going to be sealed with such cunning that it will never be known which part of the wall was the door. The high priest gives the final farewell.
Now, King, thou leavest us not dead, thou departest alive. If thou goest, thou shalt return soon. If thou sleepest, thou shalt awaken. If thou diest, thou shalt walk again. Thou who hast risen to the undying stars, thou shalt never disappear.
Dynasty succeeded dynasty. But among all the monarchs of ancient Egypt, none is more appealing than this young pharaoh, a poet and a mystic who followed Akhenaten III.
Civilization in its splendor had spread southward step by step, making the valley of the Nile like a triumphal way, bordered by the papyri of learning, furrows of prosperity, terraces of peaceful living and deep meditating tombs. The flame of knowledge had passed from Memphis to Thebes.
Large, pensive eyes, a weak body and girlish softness. Such is the strange youth who has been made all-powerful. He leaves Thebes in order to found his own city. He rejects the god Amon and his priests to worship a god of his own choosing, Aton, who is in heaven. And he discards the name of Amenhotep IV to adopt another, Akhenaten. Aton, the unique.
With him, the walls surrounding the royal wives fall. The veils are drawn back, and in centuries to come, people will see and love the graceful figure of Nefertiti. She was by his side in his struggle to establish the new faith. Of this faith, she was like a reflection. Her radiance inspired sculptors. Thus, the image of her beauty came to us in stone.
30 years old, and he died. 3,300 years ago, he wrote and recited this prayer.
Your dawn, O living Aton, takes my breath. You possess my heart. You are the maker and giver of all things, and men live by your grace. Aton, living and life-giving forever and ever.
Their love lasted but a season. The time of a bloom called Nefertiti. Yet there is sadness still in the hearts of men. His successor's name was to have been Tutankhamun. He chose to be known as Tutankhamun, after the old god of tradition. Frail and tender, Tutankhamun died not yet 20, after a reign of 6 years. But 3,000 years have not yet withered his fine, youthful face, nor tarnished the treasures gathered round him in his unfinished tomb of the Valley of the Kings. Today, the world marvels at them.
I, who know the untouchable stars, know too that the Nile which made Egypt cannot unmake Egypt. I saw conquerors reflect before me and bow their heads. I saw Alexander the Great, handsome as a barbarian, thoughtful as a prophet. Here, somewhere in this earth, he rests, awaiting resurrection. I saw Caesar one evening. He feared the sun. Our last queen, Cleopatra, bore him a child, but Caesarion was not a true pharaoh and died before ascending the throne. I saw Napoleon and his burning eyes. Centuries passed over my forehead, yet those great soldiers raised no more than dust. I have known years of despair. An irascible emir of the Middle Ages disliked my smile, thought it pagan and ironical, and so had me disfigured by his artillery. Then children found me ugly. No longer did anyone come and pray at my feet or listen to me. The keys of old Egypt were lost. I was nearly buried in sand. All our knowledge, our very soul, rolled in thousands of papyri, was sleeping unknown and unintelligible in dark and silent tombs.
Yet the miracle did happen. It was in 1799, near Rosetta. One of Napoleon's officers discovered a stone, a monolith, bearing an edict issued by Ptolemy. The inscription was in Greek characters and hieroglyphs. This was the cornerstone of Egyptology.
True, it still remained to interpret its message. First came an Englishman, then a Frenchman, Champollion, the true father of Egyptian philology. He was so inspired as to decipher the lost tongue of ancient Egypt from a few mysterious hieroglyphs.
Then it was like a resurrection. All at once, from the funerary chambers to the peaks of the pyramids, hieroglyphs were born to a new life. Herons, lotus flowers, fishes, hares and drakes, the mysterious characters suddenly woke up, fluttered and sang like creatures of the fields as the sun rises. It is as if in answer to a celestial call of trumpets, old Egypt had risen from its grave, young and immortal. Young, immortal and rich in beauty, like Nefertiti.
Unearthed from their deep silence, the papyri rustled with 100 voices. They had bloomed on the bank of the Nile. They had crossed through time. And then, 5,000 years later, they unfolded the dramatic story of a civilization. From their leaves even rises the voice of the first schoolboys who struggled to write. They were weary and feared the cane.
Master, because you beat me, I have learnt my lesson.
Child, no matter how great and deep our knowledge, offer your constant thanks to God. He will grant you his grace always.
And learned men from the whole world in quest of this civilization stronger than sand and death were enthralled when, in maxims and proverbs, they found a wisdom as ancient as the pyramids, as eternally young. In the depths of the tombs, they heard voices rising again after thousands of years.
The plans of men never wholly succeed, but only what God has ordained.
If you want to keep the friendship of people you visit as master, brother, or friend, beware of women. The room where they sit is full of ill feelings.
Do not answer good by evil. Justice comes before strength.
And historians were deeply moved because so many centuries later they were reading, yes, love letters.
What can be sweeter than walking in the fields before a man one loves?
I can no longer touch your heart. Why?
If I go walking, you are there with me, everywhere, with every step. My hand is in your hand.
Listening to your voice troubles my mind. My whole life hangs on your lips. For me, seeing you is better than eating or drinking.
Such was my message from the depth of the ages. Girls' voices, the voice of wise men, of children, the voices of ancient Egypt. And if those voices sounded familiar to you, it is because their first echo had already reached you through Greece and Rome, Christianity and Islam. Tomorrow, once more, the rising sun will give me his first caress. Thousands of other suns shall rise again, and man's oldest achievement will remain the highest, the purest.
The Nile be praised, for it is the father of all our harvests, all our knowledge, all our architecture, all our strength.
The Nile be praised. From its banks came one of the 7 wonders of the world.
The Nile be praised, for it bears tomorrow's prosperity and happiness.
The Nile, river of hope, from Aswan to the Delta.
The Nile, which is not a grave,
but a cradle.
In the course of time, only human achievements crumble and fall. But the spirit which conceived these monuments cannot perish.
I can explain what's inside it. It's you can take a boat and move inside it by boat, small boat, and tell you about the statues, the story for the statues, and then after you finish your tour, forget it. Yeah, forget it. What are you thinking? Until now he didn't go to space.
No.
Only coming to Egypt. I think the Sheraton, they make a hotel in the moon.
Maybe they will.
I think I listened to that.
Maybe they will. They're not going over it. Why not? Why not? Why not the moon?
By the way, this is the Opera House.
odd shape here. These look like regular stones, no? No? Well, look like regular stones here. They look like stones right now.
Museum passean.
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah.
It's up here. This is the end right here.
Yeah. We can leave it. This is what
Hey, it was still cheap.
Huh?
Still was cheaper than $20. That was nice.
Yeah, that was nice.
He didn't know what we meant.
He didn't know what we pronounced it wrong. Look at the temple here. Look at the prohibition. Yeah, I'm recording instead. In America, everything is free too. Everything is free too. In America.
فين coronation? والله انا بضحك عليك والله الحكومه يلا يمين اهو
I'm videotaping it I'm videotaping it because people won't believe it.
I know they won't believe it. Look at it. Look at Hang on your feet.
I know. Yeah, see, I don't think there's too many plates. Too many places that sell the plates of these, no, the plates that says Egypt. Yeah. So that's not him.
والله ان شاء الله لقينا والله خلي على الله يا عم انا وانت ما هنتولد عايش
رجال. لا ما بعد. Delete and pay for weed. Do it. Oh. No. Oh. Close to you, push to the way. Okay, like you got drumming. Oh, you push the other guy away? Because you want to say hello? I guess you want to. Oh. Room service.
You'll get that tough decision of regret. Maybe I should have voted for Dole, and since he's such a nice guy.
Got a little rose.
Look at this.
A little Sprite. My favorite hot sauce. Some coffee, some tea. Sugar, 2 cups. And pizza again. Pizza again. Chicken pizza.
Why?
Because
He is still busy, still in office, still carrying out his official duties.
nice and hot. I'm gonna eat by myself while you film.
Some say it was in 1513
Mm-hmm.
when Constantine.
Did we do good shopping today?
Yeah, you did.
Huh?
I didn't buy anything.
Huh?
I didn't buy anything today.
Maybe you didn't buy anything. Yes, you did.
Almost 50 years ago, President Truman began the tradition of
Room
eating
service menu.
one turkey all
Right there.
Thanksgiving dinner table.
Right there.
That's where we are.
Following his footsteps.
Like this, eh? We don't have that one.
No.
This was so strange.
Yes, for you, that's
For us to see like this. The wagon with animals.
No.
No animals like that in the city. A dog.
No.
We don't see no cow.
No cow. Water buffaloes. You don't have water buffaloes.
Those are farm in the city. That's farm. You got mix.
And all that, it makes it like everything.
City.
Everything all together.
When you get those donkeys,
Yeah.
donkeys, see that's the like this wagon. Oh, you don't see no horses.
No.
Only police. Only police. Like this, look at this cow. See, you don't see that.
You don't see
it's
that.
strange. You don't see that.
We're gonna mix people and everything at the same time.
You don't see that kind of life. So it's look, it's fascinating. It's fascinating.
It's a different life for you.
Yeah. It makes you think that you're living in the old world.
Cabbage. You got big cabbages.
I see that.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring you tickets.
Step here.
It's the highest
little one or taller?
No, this the little one is taller than this one.
The little one is taller than this one? And that one, they can find nothing in there.
You found the sarcophagus, no mummies.
Oh, they found the sarcophagus. They did find the sarcophagus. And this pile of rock here, this is a little pyramid.
Where?
This pile of rock, all that rock.
That's another burner. That's rock burner. His name is DPB, and the Bureau chamber, they found his name right in a cartouche.
Oh, there is a chamber?
Yes.
Oh,
It's down. They look there, but I'm surprised that the third dynasty, the first built this good pyramid, and then in the fourth dynasty they built the complete pyramid. So after that, in 200 years or 200 years after that, they couldn't make the same pyramid. It's not complete. It's a bad pyramid.
Right.
You know, as long as you go in the years, you learn more, be skillful more. Just no, that's routine. You know. Oh yeah, that's routine. Look at him. We are sitting talking to each other, just for protection, and nothing's happening. But just a routine. That's, you know, maybe that's the system of the police.
What that looks like?
But maybe after the attack in Luxor happened, they tried to be more careful. Yes. Okay.
What I don't understand is building these 3 pyramids and that's it.
That's it.
Why didn't, I mean, they have all this open land. Why didn't they build more pyramids?
I know.
5, 10, 20 pyramids. You know, just these 3 big pyramids, that's it. And that's step pyramid. You know, why not build more?
Step pyramid was the first one.
Step pyramid is the first one. Well, the first is not step pyramid. Because I got this window between. Body.
One body, yes.
I mean,
it was a king.
I know, it was a king.
The king was big. It was.
Yeah, but yet the other ones like Ramsey and things like that, those little tombs. That's what I don't understand. How come?
The builder of this pyramid, it was the king Joseph, but his architecture, the one in charge, was the supervisor of everything. His name was Imhotep. This Imhotep was loved by his king, and he liked and he loved his lord, his king. He decided to build a new, or at least a stone tomb for him. So he wanted to make a different shape for his lord, different than the first 2 dynasties, because they used to build their tombs with brick and mud. So now he decided to build it in a stone. This Imhotep was loved by the people themselves, and the new kingdom, he was worshipped as a symbol of a god of medicine. And when the Greek came, they put him in a religion time. So Imhotep, the architecture, was that famous, that intelligent, that smart architecture to build this pyramid. This is not only a pyramid, it's a kind of a complex. We're gonna go inside and we're gonna see different constructions around the pyramid. It's not only one pyramid or a step pyramid in the middle. It's all just in the middle and surrounded many constructions. We're gonna see that. Okay.
Yeah, when you get a little further.
Okay.
Further down.
Just tell me when you want to stop.
Yeah, further down. Right here, around
Right
here.
here?
Huh? Right here, get a picture. Background?
Yeah.
Understand?
So when you're
A little further down, yeah. You see.
Oh, I just
Put the tombs in there.
tombs, statues,
Unknown tombs.
cake. Let's move it.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Good, yeah.
Want more?
No.
Okay.
That one you can move.
Oh yes. Let's get this shot.
Maybe the real king is not in there, he's out here.
Maybe just cheating us, yes. Trick us.
Maybe they just did that for a trick. Really out here. That'd be something. They did that.
Suddenly just the Greenland. Manual. Yes, because we used to have manual carpets. So after the revolution came and we started to have factories for this carpet, we stopped making the manual carpets. So one of these craftsmen decided to teach his children how to make the manual carpets. So the idea started by that man with the children, and then it's all scattered or spread all over Egypt, and especially in this area. We're having from the camels and some sheep. We got nice till now. Most of them are exported, you know. Oh, yeah. Yes. Nice stuff. Yeah, the American stuff. Let's see how they. Do you ever see how they make it the manual? You've been in China? No, you've been in China? No, because China has the same, I guess, the same style of making. How they make it, only to see how they make it. Schools, how children, small children, make tighted and brave. You know, I feel very fast. Yes. Oh, yes, right. Just it. Yes. Because you know that. Yes, so it's not. At least you know. fine stuff, you know, very good stuff. Very good material, very good.
Oh, the carpet?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. Maybe next time when I come, I'll pick up one. But right now, not
You should come back.
That I would like to.
Yes.
Saudi Arabia, I would like to visit.
Yes.
Saudi Arabia. I think that get a tour that goes to Morocco, Egypt, Saudi Arabia. Like that. Maybe Saudi Arabia, Egypt, and Morocco, and leave for Morocco.
States, yes.
Yeah, like that.
Yes. I'll do that.
Saudi Arabia.
Sure.
That's a big, beautiful place. Visit Saudi Arabia. That's really nice. You ever been to Saudi Arabia?
Yeah.
Come and take a nice picture of you. Go ahead. Again, eating.
Here's your plate.
Again.
Here's your plate.
Hey, take a nice picture of me. Three.
Fall down. I saw that in Tom and Jerry.
Yeah. Tom and Jerry?
How you think?
They're like that, cool.
I'll watch you.
Huh?
It's not free.
What?
The lunch,
Free, yeah.
It's not free.
Yeah?
No. The schools.
Public school is free. Yeah. Schools is free.
Schools is free.
College you gotta pay. University you gotta pay.
Not much.
Here? Not much?
Not much. In Egypt, don't use this horns in Alexandria.
Yeah?
For him.
Did you get a ticket? Oh, look at this. Someone filmed this. Look at this.
That's prohibited in Alexandria, and you got a ticket.
You got him?
Yeah. That's the mosque we are going to. See the highest mosque up there?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's it. We are going there. All this area are tombs or catacombs for during the Fatimid period, the Arabic period. And the tombs with this dome. And the churches only for the older churches. And maybe because we have this citadel then followed to be a ruler in Egypt. And then yes, that was during the after Prophet Muhammad was died, during his followers, and then Umayyad period, and then Abbasid period, okay, and then Fatimid. Very good man. This way, man. So the chief man in Egypt wants this Muhammad Ali to be a ruler in Egypt, and they asked the Caliph, the Ottoman Caliph in Istanbul, to be their ruler. So the Ottoman Caliph accepted that, and he started to be ruler or king of Egypt.
Hi. Hi. Where did you come from?
Right to here.
Right to here.
We should take our yeah, it's very cold. Ah, yes, let's go in.
That is gorgeous. Let me feel you.
We are in the Mosque of Muhammad Ali. This mosque was built in 1830 AD and was finished in 1848.
You built it?
Yes,
You built?
48.
You built?
Yes, but Muhammad Ali, not Muhammad Ali the boxer, but Muhammad Ali the king of Egypt.
Okay, now we got it.
What if we just sit in here? 1848, and he was buried in his tomb over there. That his tomb enclosed with that brass enclosed around it. 4 pillars, plaster pillars. These pillars rest on them the central tomb up there, which of a diameter of 21 meters, and around it 4 semi-domes. And in between the central and the semi-domes are small circles having the 4 followers after Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, Abu Bakr, Omar, Uthman, and Ali. These are 4 caliphs or 4 followers after Prophet Muhammad was died, of wood and covered or inlaid with gold and planet decoration. But the problem was, when they brought this pulpit to Egypt, it was high because the usual position of the pulpit is just next to the prayer niche. When it was high, it wouldn't fit on the same side there. So they just keep it in his new emperor, Louis Philippe the 13th, the French emperor, to Muhammad Ali in the exchange of the Egyptian. Emperor Louis Philippe XIII, the French Emperor, to Muhammad Ali in the exchange of the Egyptian obelisk in Concord Palace. Prophet and messenger at the same time. The second, to give to give the prayers, to make the prayers, which we are having 5 prayer a day. The dawn prayer, the noon prayer, afternoon prayer, sunset prayer.
No shoes.
Ihr müsst da nicht filmen, müsst da später filmen.
What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing?
Prayers. Okay? All the small domes over there covered with leaves. And in front, as I said, is the brass tower with the clock, which is always broke since the time it reached Cairo and never repaired. And the pollution here too. Stand to you. It's not cold, this one. No?
Stop.
Okay. لا
احنا مش هنلاقي فوقنا.
طب ما احنا هنقابله وانت.
Bye, where are you going? Bye. لا 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 هتعمل ايه؟ Just to separate the throne from the rest of the walls. These brass walls around it and with this. Yes, just only he wants to separate everything.
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me.
No, you used it, but since the time we take the small one or the larger one, you stop using it. One just ascend these steps and pray after the high priest. And while these, just to with the lamp. لا 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 ما تسيبوش لا روح
انا مش عارفه
هو ضيعني صراحه انا عرفت
هقول لك يا محمد هقول لك بسرعه بسرعه.
Are we ready?
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh, it is still part of the citadel because all this enclosure wall around it is is the Citadel. This is old Cairo. The first mosque ever built is the white mosque over there, built by Amr ibn al-As, the one who invaded Egypt and opened Egypt to be a Muslim country. And we got two other mosques over there, the Sultan Hassan and the Rifai. Okay, old mosque here. It's smaller than this one. The first one is the Sultan Hassan. The second is the Rifai, where the mother of Khedive Ismail decided to build this mosque to be a prayer mosque, at the same time to be a tomb for herself. Yes, already she was buried there, and her son Khedive Ismail and his son Tawfiq and Shah Iran was buried over there too. And these all buildings, all Cairo. Very good. Just a minute.
Shoes, okay? I have shoes on, okay? See? I got shoes on, okay?
Or the Citadel of Al-Muqattam, but during the modern life we just and it was cut it and we built the road in between.
Yeah, you can see it's cut.
Yeah. It's clear, huh?
I'm coming back tonight. This is the first time we came in daytime. Right, so we came in night, no?
Yeah.
This is the first time we come in daytime.
Daytime.
We never came in at daytime.
I'm coming back at night by midnight. Okay?
Huh?
We got 10 minutes or 15 minutes.
Okay, good.
That's good or not? Good. 15 minutes is okay?
Good.
Whenever you want to go, we go. But the flight is so early because we didn't film.
What?
The card the man gave you yesterday, you have it?
You have it.
I have it? No, I don't have it. He gave you a whole bunch of cards. I gave it to you.
It's in the bag.
Oh, you left them in the bag? What bag? Oh, the carrying case.
No, your dishes bag.
Oh, it's inside the dishes bag?
Yeah.
I like this place.
But if I stay the place, I remember.
Tell me that because you don't have that in yourself.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you promised me come back. Give this chance.
He remembered me. How can he remember me? How can he remember me? Look at my wife. Saw that? No, it's dull. This is where we bought the dishes. You can film it. Right here.
حطها في الحتة هنا بيصور كل
لا هم ما شالوش هم اتفرجوا وقالوا لنا ان عدى عليك واجب.
You find some dishes or not?
Boy, yeah.
Good.
You went? Or you come back? I bought a lot of stuff yesterday.
Shadow?
Yesterday I bought a lot of stuff.
Buy it from here too?
No, not by him. Other places.
It looks like a princess. I see what I'm selling. I don't want to
I don't know what you're looking for, but I have what you need. How can I take your money? I'm the only one who knows how to make you happy.
This word is just fine.
Hi.
Say that? How could I take your money?
And I said everything is free. I said, yeah, I know.
No. It's honest with you. I'm going to take your money.
So after you leave, this one is good?
See? We go this way or just go straight? Want to go straight or as you like?
Yeah.
We just have a walk.
We didn't cut through here. We go this way, look around. We didn't cut through here, did we?
No.
No, we didn't cut through here. Look at that. Oh. Bang soda. How much? How much? How much?
$3 American. Huh?
How much? How much? How much? How much? How much?
these cars want to come through.
I know, they're stuck.
Look at it.
I'm not trapped again. Filmed it, filmed it.
Oh, I am. I got it on film.
Look at that.
Oh.
Excited to see this. Can you make it with that little family? See this traffic jam?
All this gas, all this traffic.
Oh my god. What is traffic?
You filmed that?
Yeah.
You ever seen that? You never see that.
That's
once a lifetime. Hell yeah. You'll never see it everywhere. Nowhere else you're gonna find that. Only in Egypt. Yeah, only in Cairo. If you have a car now, we're gonna stop for months. For years. Welcome again. صور دول
Last night we walked through the street like this, and we did.
Oh, no.
Jesse, quando lo aspettiamo qui, perché ne sono qua, cammello, ben fratello, siamo perché ne sono qua, roba di cammello, perché sono qua,
guys to get an outside drink.
اتفضل يا محمد قلب Let's go, man. That's nice. That's nice.
ثلاثة جنيه عشان
الوقت.
كان عايز تطلعني قبل ما تيجي زي ما كده.
ياه.
انا شايفهم هو دلوقتي اروح اشاور عشان
Wait, that's a good price.
Oh no, we're still walking around.
That's all right.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
How about this size? Can I show you the big size? That's medium size, not very big. I have also the horse. No problem. Look, princess. My name is Wali. If you don't know Wali, you don't know Egypt. Okay. Thank you for your help. Nice to meet you.
Thank you very much.
By the way, you
made
are
happy.
Listen, how many camels for here?
How many what?
And before to leave, you don't have sister looks like you for me?
Thank you.
Please.
No, you're
Please.
married.
Oh, I don't have.
We'll make a sister for you tonight.
Yes, you are.
Tonight. Wait, 19 years from now, we'll come back.
my goodness.
We'll bring her back to
I have about 2 million camels if you bring it the girls. 2 million camels. I promise you.
Thank you.
See you.
Bye-bye.
See you. Goodbye, sir.
Timbo. 10 pounds for the baby?
Oh boy.
They were selling the baby.
That was funny. I didn't record that. I got it on tape though.
What?
When he said that.
10 pounds for the baby?
Yeah.
You got him?
I didn't get him on video. I got him on sound.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I can't believe that.
Take it out. But I know how to work it around. I go down to, I could have gotten him in 40 rounds. 4-3.
You don't have that, right?
Huh?
You don't have that.
No.
I love
all
it.
this stuff to carry.
That even had the in between the legs.
Yes.
The white.
That's what I said. It had the tooth thing. You better get out of here.
Yeah.
You better get out of here. You better get out of here.
It's almost 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's it. We're gonna wrap up.
Because we're gonna be tempted to buy something else.
Huh?
We're gonna be tempted to buy something else.
This thing is heavy. This thing is heavy. Go, can you?
You wanna go? Go back? All right.
Every day is a lot of crap.
It's all right. It's all right. No problem.
10.
أرضيتي بالخوف وضد الشراب.
Yes. Can you get it?
Huh?
No, can you get it?
Yeah.
10 pounds, that's all.
That's it. You better say goodbye.
Yeah, say goodbye.
Say goodbye.
Say goodbye to Cairo.
That's it. Take one last look.
Say goodbye to Cairo.
We Sheraton Giza, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Not Sheraton, New York.
Yeah, Giza, no Cairo.
No, no Cairo.
We come back, we madam, Kunos. We come back car, Kunos.
I know, I know. We came through there.
We special car.
Yes. All one company.
We Opera Square. Is we Opera Square.
Yeah, yes, yes. open 24 hours?
Yes.
Very good.
Merci, madame.
Very good.
Merci.
Thank you. Thank you.
Merci.
What are you doing again? Thank you. What? Again?
I want to film you again.
Come on. Stop. I'm tired. I'm tired.
You're tired of shopping.
I'm tired of shopping. I'm tired of shopping. I have no more money. The man is waiting for a